Tonight we're making a restaurant quality steak right on the stovetop. Let's do this. So here I have a few New York strips that I have patted super dry. You can season them up however you like. I'm going to season them up with a little bit of kosher salt. Don't be afraid to use a lot. And some freshly cracked pepper. I'm not really a huge fan of seasoning the meat itself with anything other than salt and pepper because it can interfere with the sear and burn and not come out right. You can do a butter base with some more seasonings at the end of the cooking process. And after you salt and pepper these, cover them back up with a paper towel and let them sit for an additional 5 minutes or so. This just helps pull out extra moisture so that you get a better sear. Now, another relatively controversial step that I prefer is to not cook these on a very, very hot pan. I've had this pan preheating on medium-low heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. It's at about 160 degrees. I'm going to drop in a little bit of high smoke point oil. I don't have an overhead fan. I only have one little window over there, so I don't really want the entire house being smoked out while I sear this steak. Again, just give it one more pat dry. I normally start on the fat cat, but I don't have the energy for that tonight. I'm going to set a timer and let these sear for 3 minutes on each side. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I highly suggest either a stainless steel or a cast iron skillet. I've used like Teflon nonstick before. I don't think it works that well. Alright, these have been cooking for 3 minutes. They're still sticking to the pan, so I'm going to let them go for another 2 to make sure they naturally release. Alright, these have been cooking for 5 minutes. Let's see what they're looking like. Check out that sear, y'all. I'm gonna flip these over and just let them go for like another 5 minutes. All right, these have been searing for an additional 5 minutes. Check out that sear. And for a medium rare steak, you want to pull these at about 125 degrees internal. Now, all this right here is called fond. This is where all your magical flavor is. I'm gonna deglaze this with a little bit of beef broth. Scrape all those bits off the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse seasoning to this because I am a Kinder's also going to add about a tablespoon of Kerrygold garlic and herb butter and just let this melt. I almost burned myself on the pan. Try not to do that. And just pour this over. Actually, I'm going to pour this on the plate of our steak so that the top is still nice and crispy. This also doubles as cleaning your pan. I only rinsed this pan off for about 5 seconds and look at how clean it is. And just let these rest for about 10 minutes. While these are resting, I'm going to put these Costco scallop potatoes in the microwave. See, it's the perfect medium rare. All right, y'all, go make you a restaurant quality steak on the stovetop. But if you're going to be rude, eat crap then.